Hello guys, Amy Hetrick here. So this week I just thought I'd jump right in. It's been kind of a busy week with the Christmas holiday coming, so I'm kind of in my sweats and I just don't feel like getting ready to be videoed, so we're just going to get right into it. I've been drawing a bunch of nativities this week leading up to Christmas, so I kind of thought maybe we might do something like this today. I'm just kind of doing that, maybe some angels, just playing around in my sketchbook, just doodling. So that's what I thought we would do today. So you can just grab a pencil or whatever you would like to draw with. This is one of my favorites currently. I know I change my favorites. I like to change mediums, but this one is a Progresso woodless pencil. And it's in 6B and it leaves a nice dark mark, so I thought this would be good for you to see how I'm drawing. So we're going to start with Mary, and I'm just going to do her head real quick. I'm just going to go real slow, like that, and curve it down like that. Okay, because she's going to be kind of looking at baby Jesus right here. And then I'm going to curve down that and curve her neck. Okay, and that's the top of her dress. Doesn't have to be perfect. You get the idea. I've been drawing a lot of these this week because I have just been kind of needing to relax, focus on the reason for the season, all of that. Okay, so to do the eyes, she's looking down, so it's just going to do little curved lines like that. And then add her eyebrows on each side. And then add a simple nose. And a simple mouth. And she's happy because Jesus was just born. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hair here. Just kind of a line down. A little line down here. Fill it in. Fill it in. She's going to have her head covering here in a minute, but this is just her hair. Color it in. Alright. Okay, now we're going to I'm going to go ahead and put baby Jesus in here. That way I can kind of fill her body around her. So I'm going to kind of go over just a little bit and I'm going to make a circle for his head. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Not exactly a circle, but I'm not worried about that. Little eyes, sleeping eyes, little nose, little mouth, a little bit of hair. Okay, now his little swaddling cloths, you just kind of reminds me of like a peanut. Curve it around like that. Is that a little cloth line there? I left a little space right here because I'm going to put her hand in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that next. So I did a little thumb and then I did one line. This is how I do hands. I just think it's easy instead of, you know, painstakingly doing every finger. I just put lines. 1, 2. It doesn't even matter if there's enough fingers. You can count them if you want, but your brain will see it and will automatically know that that's a hand, even if it doesn't have all the fingers it's supposed to. But okay, so then she's got these like drapey sleeves. So I'm going to do the top of her sleeve first. I'm just doing a curved line up, and then I'm going to come down, and then another curved line down, and I'm going to color that in. Darken that in, and that's going to be her little drapey sleeve, and then you're going to bring that up like that. So pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take this line, connect it to this line. There we go. All right. I'm going to finish her dress here. I'm going to connect this shoulder to Jesus right here, like it's wrapping around, and I'm going to put her other hand kind of, I think I'm going to have it like it was under it, so we're just going to put her thumb and her other fingers there, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put her sleeve, other sleeve, dark mark down, and then just kind of curve it down like that. Easy, easy peasy. Alright, I'm going to finish her gown. I think I'm going to go all the way head and down like that. Okay, now we're going to do her head covering, which this is where I'm going to take a little bit of artistic liberty like I did in my other one. I showed you where I'm just going to add some floral designs. That's obviously not probably accurate to the time, but being an artist, you can do what you want. So if you want to leave it plain, go for it. But I'm going to add some design to it. So this is her head covering. And I'm just going to add some little leaves. I'm going to draw a line. Kind of remind me of palm leaves. They're super simple to draw. If you want to draw flowers, you could do that. Just trying to do this real quick. I don't want this video to be super long. Okay. Doing any kind of nature drawing for whatever reason is really relaxing to me. Anything that's kind of like repetitive patterns. It's very calming, very relaxing. Okay, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go in and put Joseph in next. Now, this is where it can get a little bit tricky, but don't panic if it doesn't turn out. So he's going to be a little bit taller than her, most likely, and I want him like looking down, so I'm going to take his head and I'm going to tilt it down like that. Okay? And then I'm going to put his shoulders like he's also holding. So connect that from his head to there. Okay, so I'm going to draw his arm real quick, and I'm going to do the same thing and just add some fingers in there. So he's helping hold. Ooh, that's a fat finger. Let's fix that. Okay. Put a line down, and then another scoopy line for the rest of his arm. And I'm going to put his little cloak, robe thing, whatever it's called. So just connect from the neck all the way down. Try to show you that again. If I'm ever going too fast, you can always push pause, draw what you need to do, rewind it, rewatch it, and add a few little stripes. Add add his robe to this side, a few little stripes. There we go. Okay, same thing is do a quick little nose, little straight line down, over, scoops for eyes, do a little bit of eyebrows, and then do a beard like that. Add some hair real quick like that. I'm not concerned about it being perfect. Okay, and that's about it. I'm going to do straight line around here, and then I'm going to add some dimension and add some different values of color. So I'm going to make this a lighter color. You can go back in now with this and you can color it in if you want. You could paint it. You could do whatever you wanted to, or you can just keep it pencil. I love pencil work. Makes it easy. You don't have to overthink colors. I can just do that. There we go. And then I'm going to go back and I'll put a few little shading marks for the cheeks. Do that for her too. Add some blush. Add some, just a little bit of shading. Anytime you're holding something, there's going to be a shadow behind it. So I always put like a little bit of shading around that. Add a little bit of shading towards the bottom of her sleeves. A little shading there, a little shading along the edges. Give it a little bit of dimension. And there you have it. And during this time, it always, whenever I see nativities and draw them, it just makes me think of peace. I'm gonna write that in. Okay, and there you have it. I hope you have a great Christmas holiday, and I will see you next time.